Bezrat Hashem, koshering the kitchen for Pesach. There's 3 steps. There's 3 things you have to know. There's some utensils that you don't even have to kosher. Some utensils that you must kosher, and some utensils that you cannot kosher. Let's start with the most easy one. The ones that don't have to be kosher. Everything which is made from glass does not have to be kosher for Pesach, for Sephardim. Why? Because glass does not absorb. So even if you drank whiskey in a cup the whole year, does not absorb, right? Even if you used your Pyrex, right, dishes to make lasagna, it does not absorb. So what do? You take your utensil, just rinse them, water and soap, and those utensils are kosher for Pesach. What cannot be kosher for Pesach? Porcelain, right? Anything which is made out of porcelain, it absorbs, but it doesn't reject. Once you try to kosher it, it gives out a little bit of what absorbed inside it, but it doesn't give the full thing. So you're going to have to make a galam many times, and we don't know even when it's going to reject everything it absorbed. Therefore, any porcelain dishes cannot be used for Passover. You're going to have to buy new ones and have special dishes, set of dishes for Pesach. Now, interesting enough, talking about glass and talking about porcelain cannot be koshered. What about the new cooking tops, which is called a saran top? The saran is made out of glass and made out of also clay. There's a little bit of clay mixed inside. Can you kosher that? So again, the reason why we don't have to kosher glass, because it doesn't absorb. The reason why we cannot kosher porcelain, because it doesn't reject what it absorbs. But the saran tops, which is the glass tops, the cooking tops, are made exactly like glass. The reason they put some earth in it, right, earthenware in it, it should give it more stability, and it should be more hard, so it doesn't break so easily and it doesn't crack so easily. So basically, the cooking tops, the glass cooking tops, which you can find almost in any kitchen today, do not have to be koshered. You just clean it well, all the sides, take off the knobs, clean everything you could, and then if you want to be stringent, you can just put the burners on for 5-10 minutes, and if you want to be a little bit more stringent, you pour hot boiling water, and that's it. Don't try to cover it with aluminum foil, because if you cover it during Pesach, after the 8 days, you're going to find all your cooking top which is cracked, and then there's no guarantee on that. So don't try to do it. This is the way to kosher the glass tops. And the last thing is to kosher all your pots, all your utensils that you used to eat, like forks, knives, spoons. Everything has to be kosher. How do you do it? You take the biggest pot that you have in the house, you let it rest for 24 hours. All the utensils you want to kosher, you let it rest for 24 hours, and then you put water to the top of the pot, you let it boil, and then you take some forks, knives, you throw it inside, 2, 3, 4 seconds, not more, take it out, right? And then the utensils, you rinse it with cold water, and utensils are kosher, right? If you have big pots and you cannot really kosher them in any other pot, what do? You fill them till the top, you let them boil, and when they boil, you take a kettle with hot boiling water just boiled, and you add, when the pot starts overflowing, you add some boiling water to re-overflow it, and then your pot is kosher. Simple, not so hard, and Bezrat Hashem, if you follow those steps, you should have Pesach, kasher, v'sameach. Amen.